ready to go with another lesson for you for this guitar. So this is going to be a piggyback lesson off of what I did for you with the bass. And in the bass video where we were looking at melody and playing Mary Had a Little Lamb in different keys, I want you to do the same sort of a thing but on guitar. Now remember, I just recorded it earlier today. It's the previous lesson before this, where we're going over the major scales on the guitar, on the 6-string guitar, and remembering that you have to shift over because there's a different interval between the 4th and 5th strings. So this is just some clarification that you got to look out for that when you're doing melodies as well. I know that at least one of my students has practiced some types of fun little melodies like this before to do this sort of same exercise, and so I just wanted to review this with people that haven't done it yet and encourage you to look into it because it's really going to help you musically get more used to playing melodic type stuff and playing on different parts of the fretboard. So let's go again. We'll do the same sort of thing with this idea of playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, just because that's what I've been doing in all my videos, and it's really, really straightforward. So let's find a key to start in. So I'm going to go with A. First string, 5th fret. Okay? So once again, what you want to do is you just kind of want to familiarize yourself with at least the first 5 notes of the major scale. Right? Okay? Now, from here, Mary Had a Little Lamb, it starts on the 3rd, so let's keep in mind what each scale degree with each note is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So, you're going to start with your index finger on the 2nd string on the 4th fret. Because that's a good thing to do too. A nice little quick little exercise to remember what the notes are there. So go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do the same going from 5 down to 1 back up to 5. Okay, and then stop. Take your hand away, put it back on, and then starting from 5. Alright, cool. So let's do Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'll just show you really quick. Starting on the 3rd, there's your 3rd. 3, 2, 1. And then 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5. Right? Cool. So we got it in that key, no problem. Let's go up, do it on the next string. 2nd string, 5th fret, which would be D, key of D. So right, and let's go from the top again. Okay. And remember, just go at the speed that's most comfortable for you as long as it's consistent. That's the most important thing. Don't feel like you have to go quickly right away. This is something that's going to take time, and that's all right. So just run the exercise again. Alright, cool. So it would be the same finger pattern. You're not changing your hand position at all if you go to the next string. So I want to jump ahead to the other thing where you got to shift because you're on a different, because of the last 2 strings. So let's go from the 4th string, 5th fret. So remember, you got to shift on the next string. So play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now instead of going like this between the first and the second, I see that if I shift my hand over to the position I would be on the 5th string anyway, I can just do the first and the third string, first finger, third finger, instead of the middle finger and pinky finger, all right? Because otherwise, if I'm playing it like this, I'd be shifting back and forth, and that's fine. That's actually a pretty good exercise. If you can do it that way, as just a way to know that you can do it, that would be great too. But if you want to be looking at it from an efficiency standpoint, you can just shift it over and playing the same frets, but using different fingers. See? My bad. Nope. Okay, so this is the new position because you're using that D string. And what key are we in? We're in C here, okay? My bad. So again, this is just a way for you to get used to the major scales a little bit more and shift them over when you have to, when you get to the new strings. So go ahead and work on this. Find a bunch of different keys and get used to playing it up here, more in the middle, down here. This is actually a really fun exercise. And as I've said before, it does not have to be Mary Had a Little Lamb. It just has to be something that's really simple and straightforward. I was taught when I was in college to do it on a bunch of different melodies. And so I started with really easy ones, and then I went to harder ones later on. So it's all going to help. And this is a great time for you to get into this because we're all at home. So take the time to do it. It's going to be really helpful. And very, very soon, I'm going to start sending you guys tracks that you can play your simple little melodies along with in different keys. So it makes it a little bit more interesting so that you can play along with a track and it's not just you playing by yourself, which is also very valuable, don't get me wrong, but definitely check this out. Look at this, work on it, send me any questions you have on email or on a text message, and I'd be happy to help you any way that I can. So get into the practice room and have fun. Have fun with it, all right? Music is supposed to be fun. Enjoy it, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. See you next time. Peace out. All right.